big wave guy. You know what the fuck. 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 You know what the fuck.
What's good to the channel? Big Wave Guy made this boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, and follow my IG page at Big Wave God. Now, America's most hated / love couple, Blueface and Chrisean Rock, was on No Jumper last night, man, and it got crazy. It got real ugly. It got a little gaslighty on behalf of them gaslighting Chrisean. I gotta just keep it 100. But at the same time, it got a little cuckoo with Chrisean, and she had to get carried away by securities, kicked out, had a meltdown, girl all on the floor, screaming, crying like a toddler. Now, I know it's one thing when you feel like everybody going against you in the interview and stuff, but honestly, this is like the story of Blueface and Chrisean Rock's whole career, and I just feel like she need to be able to handle herself a little bit better, especially when doing interviews. Like, it's one thing to act out and, you know what I'm saying, put on a performance for the cameras whenever you rolling and shooting, but when it's time to sit down and have conversations, you can't just be beefing with everybody all the time. Sometimes you gotta just answer the question or not answer the question, and like Blueface said, let him speak for y'all, and I agree with that part of it. Now, I ain't saying there wasn't a lot of crazy stuff going on and stuff being said, but what else are we gonna expect with Blueface and Rock, man? This is another gold viral moment for them, so it's only gonna make them bigger, because as you see, everybody gonna talk about it, and I don't think it's gonna bring no, you know what I'm saying, calmness to their situation, because they was right back on, well, Chrisean Rock addressed it on her Instagram. I tried to find it, but of course it's deleted by now. But yeah, man, we're gonna just get into this reaction of Rock getting handled and getting thrown out of her own interview. This get crazy. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, let's get it.
All that's gonna do is add fuel to the fire.
No! No!
On the ground, though. Oh, hell no. Now, if she kicked my TV like that, where's Adam 22, boy? She need to buy you a new TV. You need to be pressing Blueface and Rock for my new TV. Even though I know a TV really ain't nothing, it's the principle. That's what I'm saying. Like, you too old to be on the ground like a toddler. Even if Blueface told you to get up and step outside, because I ain't gonna lie, you was tripping. And we starting to see, like Blue said, it ain't the liquor, man. It ain't the liquor. This is just who she is. This is her personality. This is how she deals with situations. And to be in your 20s, I could definitely say this ain't how you're supposed to carry yourself. Even if they asking you some scandalous question that you ain't agreeing with, you gotta, as a superstar, you gotta be able to contain yourself, or you gonna look crazy.
Josh, don't worry. Whatever it is, me and you would. It's good. Hey, Josh, how's the camera? How's the TV? Is it good?
Shout out Sharp, man. Sharp.
It broke.
Actually, Sharp was treating Rock with a lot of respect, because if y'all watch Sharp interviews, man, the nigga, he be going in, you feel me? So he was really trying to be respectful, but that's the thing. It's like Rock, when you just sitting there having a conversation with her, like, you could just ask her the most simple question and she gonna take it as disrespect and take it like it's something that is not. That's why I don't understand how she gonna ever get through interviews. We already seen her and Blueface do an interview on No Jumper like a year ago, and she was tripping out then, like,
man.
So that was the end, but it's another video that showed a little bit more footage where she actually got dragged out of the building. She holding on to people, grabbing walls, kicking TVs. Then one of her friends came and dumped some water on 2 people that was recording. So yeah, man, it was just an all-around shit show for their appearance on No Jumper. But honestly, it ain't gonna do nothing but cloud them up even more, and that's leading to the enabling. Like, we talking about her mental health, but these are all viral moments. Like, she gonna keep having viral moments because she think that's what's getting them to the next level, which it is. So how could you blame them whenever every time something crazy happen or they get in a fight, guess what? Them paychecks and them booking fees getting higher and higher. And that's how I feel like it's hard to stop it. Like, at this point, they keep saying, man, we love each other, because they keep asking them, why y'all together? Why y'all even treating each other like this? And they claim they got real love for each other, which may be the case, because they've been together for a minute. They spend a lot of time together. But at this point, I honestly feel like their business is I mean, that relationship is mostly business, because you seen some tweets that she came out with, like, man, we getting money together. Why you doing this? You know what I'm saying? They broke up, like, right now, I think, as we talking, you feel me? So it's definitely about the money, and they got too deep in business together to where they can't just separate. So of course they gonna keep dating and keep fucking at the same time. Blueface gonna do whatever he wanna do. And this whole thing last night happened over calling each other bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why they got in a fight, I guess. Blueface was offended that Rock called him a bitch. And she feel like, why can't I call you a bitch? You call me a bitch every day. So one time I call you a bitch, or the times I do call you a bitch, you should be able to handle being called a bitch, because you literally call me a bitch every day, every second on the day. You feel me? Which I feel, and yeah, bitch is a fighting word to men, but that's what Sharp and them was trying to say, why it should be looked at different. But honestly, bitch is a fighting word to a man if it's coming from another man. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of men, a good majority of men, didn't been called a bitch by a woman before and didn't just take off and get to punching her in her shit, because it's a difference. Now, if a man call you a bitch, that means he literally trying to test your manhood. If a female call you a bitch, she might just mean like you a bitch ass nigga, like, which is not out of the ordinary, you feel me? Let's be honest. Women call niggas bitches all the time, and that shit don't always lead to fights, you feel me? But a man call a man a bitch, that's most likely gonna lead to a fight. And that's why I feel like they whole argument on Sharp and Blueface side, it had no point. And I kind of felt what Rock was saying more on that, because at the end of the day, nigga, this your girl and y'all getting money. Like, I do feel like they gotta treat each other with more respect, but they so off the deep end, I don't think it's possible at this point, because Blueface even said Rock done cheated on him multiple times. He said he always been a cheater. And you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, they abusive and they get physical with each other. So they too deep for this shit to ever turn around. Believe me, because too much, then once y'all knock out each other parents and get to fighting the siblings and shit, it's too deep. There's no going back. Like, y'all gonna be together until this shit end, but this shit is never gonna have a turnaround and they're gonna become the most goated couple ever and become happy with each other. It's never gonna happen, because it's been too much disrespect displayed. And yeah, they can't just end it. If they wasn't getting money together, this shit would have been over. If Rock would have never blew up like she blew up, and Blueface show taking off and all this shit, they would have been broke up, trust me. But they gonna end up resenting each other, man. They gonna end up resenting each other, and we watching this shit play out on live TV. And yeah, it's all good and cool right now with them checks flowing in, but in about a year or two, when y'all motherfuckers both lonely and Chrisean Rock probably somewhere in the fucking mental asylum, Blueface gonna have a fucking fell off music career, and they gonna be like, damn, why we did all that shit? Why we took it that far? We should have been fixed our relationship. And then it's just gonna be fucking over and it's gonna be ugly. And that's my opinion on it, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this whole situation. Rock then got dragged out of no jumper because her nigga made him do it. That's the crazy part. He told him to do it. That's wild, man. Let me know what y'all think. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, man. This Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Till next time, we out of here.
Served long than asparagus, the money wasn't inherited. Wave God like excellence, I speak the truth like it's Exodus. Ex a bitch before Xmas, then I treat the bitch like she don't exist. Left alone like the only kid, I just had to show my dominance. I just had to show my prominence. I could kill him with a